The Varicam LT and the Varicam 35 are now a part of the Varicam lineup. And Varicam LT will not replace the Varicam 35. The Varicam 35 has still the best quality, recording quality. It can record 4K and 4K at 444 12 bits, up to 30 frames per second. And the Varicam LT is 4K 422 10 bits, up to 30 frames per second. So this is a major difference. Varicam 35 has 5 dyno chips, and Varicam LT has only 3. On the Varicam 35, you can go up to 120 frames per second in 4K with internal recorders. Now on the Varicam LT, you can go in 4K, you can go up to 60 frames per second. And in 2K, if you use the center crop features, you can go up to 240 frames per second. So the Varicam LT has unique features that the Varicam 35 doesn't have, such as center crop. On the sensor, we can record 4K. If we want to record HD or 2K, it's a down conversion. But we can also crop in the center of the sensor a 2K picture. So we use only 2K, I mean 2048 by 1080. And we record HD or 2K up to 240 frames per second. So the big advantage is that you can use a B4 lens, you know, the same lens we use for broadcast with very big zooms. So with the Varicam, the big advantage is that you can use the 5000 ISO to compensate the f-drops of the lens adapter. So sensor crop is one of the new features. Another new feature is a removable IR cut filter. So there is an IR cut filter as on every camera, but on this camera you can remove it manually. You don't need to send the camera to the service technical station. You just have to remove the mount, remove three screws, and remove the IR filter. In standard, the Varicam LT has a EF mount, but as an option, you can have a PL mount, and you can change it yourself just with an Allen key. There are 2 screws, and you can change this mount very quickly. So it makes the Varicam LT much more affordable because of the price of the camera itself, but also because of the mount that you can use any EF lens that are much cheaper, and a lot of people already have their own lens. One other difference is that the viewfinder, we have the same viewfinder as the Varicam 35, so same quality, which is, I think, one of the best viewfinder at the moment. But this viewfinder is very expensive, so we didn't want to push people to buy this viewfinder because it's about 6K. And so we changed the connector. The connector is SDI, so it's a SDI input. So we can actually use any other third-party viewfinder. It's very light. It can be operated by 1 person only. We have a new grip. This is one of the differences with the Varicam 35. So we have a new grip to control the rec, the iris, 2 user buttons. So I think the ergonomics is very different from Varicam 35, and if you want to operate the camera alone, that's perfect. It's half the weight of the Varicam 35, it's half the price of the Varicam 35, but the main point is that it has the same sensor, the same Varicam sensor, which was awarded by the Hollywood Professional Alliance in 2015. And so it has the same dual native ISO, 800 ISO and 5000. It has the same color science, I mean same Varicam gamut, same Varicam log, the highest level signal to noise ratio. You can check it very easily even at 5000 ISO. The color reproduction is excellent, the linearity of the color is excellent. So I think with the Varicam LT we offer the best picture you can have. We offer the 5000 ISO with no compromise, same sensor, same color science behind the sensor, exactly the same processing for the picture. The only difference is the recording.